Greetings, oh wonderful radiant particles. We introduce today, in this now, the concept of a global false flag operation. Indeed, a cosmic false flag operation. We have this phrase of a false flag in that a drama is created and the finger is pointed to the wrong person. As if someone was attacked by an army carrying a false flag, so that the wrong parties were blamed. And it is perceived in your reality that this system is used to begin wars, to begin attacks on certain races, countries, religions, and to impose and increase restrictions on your freedoms, impositions on your sovereignty. And we say it is all a false flag. Your whole reality is one enormous false flag operation. You perceive things happening to you, and you blame. It was the police. It was the media. It was the courts. It was the government. It was the weather. It was your neighbour. And at higher levels it was the Illuminati, the Cabal, the 13 families, the Archons, or any other higher demonic versions you wish to propose. Reptiles, draconians. You are very inventive in pointing your fingers and in saying they did it. The word blame is an abbreviation of a blaspheme, which was originally not a religious context. And the damn, and the judgment, and guilt are all tied together. But we ask you, who is it that creates this reality you see? What is the most powerful thing in your reality? It is you, O radiant particles. There is nothing more powerful than you, for you create this reality you perceive. You choose to experience this reality. It is only a holographic representation of an information field. The information field is neither good nor bad. Mathematically, you might say formula are soluble or insoluble. Harmonically, you may say there is harmony or conflict. But none of it is good or bad, except by your judgment. And you may contemplate one of the greatest mysteries of the universe, why it is you trip over paving slabs, when it is you who created them and put them there. It is you who decides, in your consciousness, whether something is good or bad. You are all projections from the source, through the highest level of consciousness you may conceive, by whatever name you call it. For there is a degree of consciousness that spans the entirety. There is no separation, for all is connected. There is nothing outside of the One. It is all within the One. All nestled together, connected by continuous streams of consciousness. And although, from the limited perspective, it may seem that you have been imposed upon, limited, at a high enough degree of consciousness, it is you who chose to experience that limitation. For it is only an experience. And it is for you to judge whether you enjoy that experience or not. Some of the darkest experiences you have had can be transformed into light when viewed from the correct perspective. There is no one attacking you except yourself. The clearer you understand this, the more freedom you find, the greater your sovereignty. But while you sit in the illusion that others have power over you, while you point your finger and say, they did it to me, you are powerless. And only by internalizing and realizing the absoluteness of your consciousness can you regain your freedoms and your sovereignty. The information field exists as it is, and your consciousness chooses to resonate with a certain, shall we say, place within the information field. And that is your experience. It produces a holographic reality. And if you change your vibration, if you choose a different place within the information field, you have a different experience. For being a hologram, there is no space or time. It is all a holographic projection. There is nowhere to go, no when to be, for all is the now. But within your illusion, you can change your vibration and be somewhere else, be some other when. You do not have to travel to other star systems, you can just be there. You already are there, for you are all. You are everywhere and everywhen in this moment now, choosing to see a small, very small portion of it. And then fall into the illusion of the hologram and point your fingers and create judgments and pretend that someone else did it to you. The higher you project your consciousness, the more this becomes visible. We have spoken of the tree before. You may feel you are stuck in one twig, but in your consciousness, you can go back to the trunk, to the consciousness that is all, and choose to go down any branch and experience any twig, for it is all you. For you are the totality, having a limited experience. And the more that you hang on to your judgment and your blame, your blasphemy, the more you stay stuck in the place that you are. For experience just flows past. Your consciousness moves on. And when you accept the experience you have had, you can move on to the next. As long as you reject your experience and say, I do not want that experience, someone else did it to me, you have not owned the experience. When you accept, some may forgive, but acceptance is a clearer notion. Accept the experience for the value it provides you. Many have used the phrase accepted for value. When you accept it, you become the owner of it and are free to return the experience to the void from where it came and pass on to a new experience. Everything returns to the void. Your non-acceptance of it restricts that return. And that restriction is the cause of the pain. The impulse of the experience to return to the void is natural. Hanging on to the experience, preventing it from returning to the void, is the cause of the pain. The sensation of fighting against the impulse of the experience to return to the void is what you experience as pain. And when you take ownership and accept the experience and give allowance for it to return to the void, there is no more pain. For all is one. All is bliss. Any perception otherwise is merely an illusion caused by becoming lost in the holographic projection and believing that it has power over you. If you look in a mirror, can the image you see hurt you? Can it impose upon you? Of course not. For you are the source of the image. So take heart. Return to your hearts. Return to being one. Return to clarity. And enjoy your experience. You may look out into the world and say, I did not cause that. But ultimately you did. No matter what it is you do not like, we will not use the word fault. But it is you that created. And only in the acceptance of this do you gain your true power to change that, to choose a different vibration that produces a more harmonious holographic image. So, oh dear and courageous radiant particles, recognize the unity of all. Recognize the singularity that you are. Recognize your own power of sovereignty. And in the deepest parts of yourself, choose joy and love and laughter. For that is the true nature of being. And we bid you greetings, O beautiful, radiant particles.